and both the Renegade and Brian Johnson will be in 2007 battling to get back on the singles title scene, whether it's going for the heavyweight title or whether it's going for the West Virginia title.
Yeah, and I think that's really where we're going to see, exactly how well Lawson is doing with Brian Johnson. Whether or not he can retain that, regain that glory he's had before under the new tutelage of the tie-dye guy.
Well, there you go. Well, whether he's a manager or ring announcer, I can understand the referee wanting Pat Lawson off the apron. And the Renegade taking his time getting back in. And we're going to have the opening bell here. And we're going to see these guys lock up. Once again, will be one of the more interesting rivalries, I would say, in CPW here at the end of 2006, going into 2007. And Renegade wants to lock up with Johnson. You don't often see, Richie going for the test of strength.
No, but apparently he thinks he has more strength than Johnson. Although Johnson, he's not exactly a small guy.
Yeah, they're both about the same height. I'd say Johnson's a little taller, and he's probably got more of an upper body. And this is going to be interesting. And there we go, Greco-Roman knuckle lock. No! Oh, he blocked that left hand from Richie. Didn't block the boot to the midsection.
Well, Johnson there, he kind of saw what was coming from Richie, but Richie thought one step further.
Yeah, Richie won. These guys know each other so well, it's got to be hard to put one over on each other. There's an elbow drop off the second rope, but Brian Johnson, part of the advantage of being so tall, he was already at the ropes. If you want to get a pinfall on either of these guys, you're going to have to do it in the center of the ring.
Yeah, he's probably one of the hardest people to pin because of that, because, if you're not within 2 feet of that center, he can reach the ropes.
And both these guys are veterans. They both have good ring awareness. There's Renegade with that flying forearm. One of the moves he does very well. Off the ropes, drops the big leg, brother. Going for a very lazy cover, but Johnson gets the right shoulder up. And there's a choke, and that's definitely illegal.
Yeah, but, very smart of Richie to at least stay on him, not just complain to the ref.
No, that's true. And Renegade working over. Wait a minute. Johnson gets the legs up and manages to maneuver Richie into a pinning position, but Renegade again near the ropes. A theme we're going to be seeing. And Richie got their takeover.
Yeah, these two guys, I think, lay him down. They're pretty much the entire length of the ring.
That's true. That's what made him so dangerous and what makes them so dangerous. Going for a chin lock. Now he wants a full Nelson. I don't know. Johnson is locking his arms behind Richie's head here. They're both, and there it is, the jawjacker. And Richie, if you're not careful, you can bite your tongue off doing that.
Or lose a couple teeth.
Yeah.
And then he'll be mistaken as a West Virginian.
Hey, that's not funny. All right. Now Johnson, he was choking Richie, and he's got him in the ropes. Whip reversed by the Renegade. Charge into the corner. Johnson gets the big tie-dyed boot up. And he goes for the cover. And there's a 2 count.
I think this Johnson guy, I think he needs just a little more tie-dye to wear.
Well, maybe you could talk him into wearing something under the singlet.
Yeah, really, what's left? Getting tie-dye tattoos?
Flying clothesline by Johnson. That's one of his signature moves. Off the ropes. Drops the big elbow. Hold on a moment. Johnson all over the Renegade now. Second big elbow. And there's a cover. And a 2 count. Didn't quite hook the leg. He was kind of worn out after all that running, I think.
Yeah. And plus, he was getting kind of manhandled by Stevens earlier on.
These guys, these guys are out. You always want to do well against your friends, or in this case, former friends. Big boot by Johnson. What's he setting up for? That's a Boston Crab. Haven't seen Brian Johnson pull that one out of the arsenal in a while.
Yeah, we've actually seen a couple things. And he did the leg hook around the shoulders to flip over Stevens. And Lawson is trying to teach this Johnson guy some new stuff.
Well, there you go. You were worried about that. But Richie, again, near the ropes. And I don't think Johnson had that Boston Crab cinched in all the way. It's hard to do on a big guy.
It is. But, talking about ring presence, even though Johnson was in the center of the ring, Stevens was within a foot of the ring ropes.
Well, Johnson with a series of headbutts. I mean, usually, you want to be careful. That's a good way to knock yourself out if you don't do it properly.
I don't think Johnson has too much brain cells left to worry about.
Well, we'll see. Johnson going for the cover and another 2 count. I don't know. He's worn out. He should be trying a lateral press or maybe hooking the leg. Oh, and Renegade goes to the midsection. Nice shoulder block there and another one. And the heart punch. An illegal move that the referee warned Stevens that'll suck the breath out of you.
It will. I mean, you just you get your arm up there, you don't have your muscles protecting your chest as much.
Johnson goes to the midsection, goes for the stunner. Oh, and there it is, the Richie kick and the cover and a 3 count. The Renegade, just like that, scores the victory over Johnson. And he made up for what happened to him 2 nights ago.
Yeah, that he did. And, Richie gets the last laugh in this match.
Well, the Renegade, just that dangerous. You can't take him lightly. A good showing by Johnson. I don't think these two are finished with each other. We'll be following this as we head into 2007.
What's with this music?
I don't know. That's not Richie's music, and Richie blaming Spike Callahan for this.
Well, I always blame Spike.
Well, that's good policy. Now he's blaming the tie-dye guy. Or maybe Richie's just a big fan of Shania Twain. I don't know.
And maybe he does feel like a woman. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, hey. He's not acting like a woman. Anyway, big win for the Renegade here in Moorefield tonight.
The following contest is set for 1 fall with a 45-minute time limit and is for the CPW Tag Team Championship. The third man in the ring is going to be the Great Futa.
All right, here we go, Alex. Tag team title action. Damage Inc. looking for revenge.
Yeah, but they're going up against probably one of the best tag teams I've ever seen here in CPW for quite some time. The Sin City Syndicate.
Well, the Syndicate is awfully good, but Damage Inc. former 3-time CPW Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but that also means they lost the belts 3 times.
Yeah, they got robbed of the belts in Romney at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
Well, they hit Slayer with a taser.
Yeah, and that's before the match.
Yeah, that doesn't make it any better. Anyway, here they come. The CPW Tag Team Champions, Jackpot Jimmy Jessup and Deuce Donatelli. And they're not above any sort of despicable acts.
Are you saying these are despicable people? What, you Daffy Duck now? What, they're despicable?
Well, they have no scruples. They have no morals. They're Sin City type of people.
And what a lovely town Sin City is. I mean, have you ever been there on vacation? I mean, it's a great place.
I've seen the movie.
I don't think it's anything like that.
Well, there's Buddha. He's going to have to be in charge of keeping track of both these teams.
Yeah, well, Buddha in charge of anything, that never goes well. Okay, we got a coffee break. Lawson's announcing.
At least I can hear what he's saying.
This is true, and the microphone's not even on.
I'm going to tell him you said that. All right, here we go. Damage Inc. heading for the ring. I'll bet this one goes, right from the moment they hit the ring. I'll bet the action starts.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty much an all-out brawl. Probably as soon as they even come out from the entranceway there.
Well, I think the Syndicate doing the right thing, keeping their eye on the entrance, because Damage Inc. is going to be hitting the ring full force. And well, they're going to make him stew, I guess.
Oh,
wait a minute, hold on. There they are, they're coming in from the back. They came in from behind. They came in from outside the building, and there they are. And we got an opening bell, and Damage Inc. taking the fight to Jackpot and Deuce already and clearing the ring. And they brought their chains with them. Not completely unusual.